And danger next door. A Detroit homeowner says he complained for years, but now this has him fearing for the safety of himself and others. Good evening and thanks for joining us. Malcolm Clark has had enough of the sight. In fact, he said the smell too that greets him each time he steps out onto his front porch.
Now worried a huge tree on the vacant lot next door could topple at any time. He's tried but failed to get the right people's attention. So Jermont Terry went out to see why the problem hasn't been fixed.
Well, you can see that Malcolm Clark does his best to keep his property looking good, but take a look at what's right next door. While this is an eyesore, he's more concerned about what's leaning above his property. Clark tries to get his front lawn ready for spring, but he couldn't seem to get answers about the huge tree outside a vacant house right next door.
I've been calling for 2 years. Nothing.
So he called us. We found out the Detroit Land Bank Authority owns the property.
That stench from when the heat hit that house, it just stinks.
There are no plans to currently demolish this house, but Clark at least wanted some help with the leaning tree.
My concern with the tree is that eventually it might fall over and cause damage to my property.
Clark made calls but likely didn't contact the right people, so we contacted Aaron Harris with the city.
I can see where the issue, where a resident may find this to be an issue.
Harris wants to remind residents the city has an app and online measures to solve and report problems like this.
It really is easy, but I think that people are used to just picking up the phone, and so this is a convenient way, but also we want people to get to know their district manager.
As for Clark, he's just happy to get some answers in the ongoing and potentially dangerous situation next door.
I sing the praises of Channel 4 because they get stuff done.
Now, I'm told by the city and the Land Bank Authority that they will have an inspector out in the coming days to make sure this tree is in fact safe or whether or not it should come down. Reporting in Detroit, Jermont Terry, Local 4.
All right, Jermont, we've talked about this app before. The app for reporting eyesores or problems is called Improve Detroit, or you can call the city directly.